What's up, everybody? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. As you guys read on the title of this video, I just wanted to quickly cover how I made $200 today swing trading DGAS. And for those of you guys that are new to my channel, or new to ETFs, or even new to the stock market in general, DGAS is an inverse ETF to UGAS. And pretty much what these two ETFs, DGAS and UGAS, do is that whenever one goes up in price, the other one goes down in price. And both of these trade based upon natural gas, this particular commodity right here, /NG. And this commodity, natural gas, right, whenever it goes up in price, UGAS goes up in price. And whenever it goes down in price, DGAS goes up in price because DGAS is a bear ETF. So a bear ETF, right, if this goes down in price, it's bearish, right? DGAS, the bear ETF, is going to go up in price, but UGAS is the bull ETF, which means obviously when this goes up in price, UGAS is going to go up in price as well. So what we were closely looking at with this particular ETF and DGAS, and what we were looking at very closely with the commodity natural gas itself, was that it holds below, or holds like consolidates pretty much on this particular resistance level of $2.75. So if we look a little bit closer here, guys, I'll zoom in on this chart. We see that natural gas hit lows of $2.53, right? And then it went all the way up to $2.81. Dropped down to $2.57 again, and then it went up to $2.76 and started to form this little downtrend right here. And what this did, guys, is it made $2.75, that particular price point, acted as a new resistance level. So when it did drop down to $2.65, what we were looking at very, very closely as it dropped down to $2.65 and started to form this uptrend, right? What we were looking at very, very closely in this particular situation was that it consolidates and holds at that $2.75 to $2.80 resistance level, right? That's what we were looking at very closely because, you know, you see one resistance level here at $2.75 and you see another one here at $2.80. So we were looking at this particular price point to stay between those two price points, and that's what we were looking at with DGAS very, very particularly, because if this was able to consolidate at $2.75, which it did for a couple of days, if you can see here, guys, this was on, what is that? This was on April 13th right here where it hit 274, and it consolidated around this particular price range up until today of 418. 418 being April 18th. Excuse me, that's actually yesterday. So it was actually able to consolidate there for 5 days. And what we were looking at here, guys, is for it to break below the EMA line and start to form that downtrend, because once this goes down in price, like I said before, DGAS becomes a very good play and it starts to go up in price. So we saw that this consolidation was here. It was looking good for 4 or 5 days. It was consolidating between those two price points that I was talking about. And, it started to, form that little downtrend and break below that EMA line yesterday, actually, post-market. I think it was at like 3 o'clock. If we look a little bit closer here, we see that, okay, it was consolidating here, 274, and then it was at about, all right, that's today, that's this morning. Yeah, yesterday it started to go down in price a little bit. And then we saw this huge sell-off this morning, actually, before the market opened. And that's where I knew that DGAS was going to be a very good play today, because it was actually up about $1.50 pre-market. So I was already up 5 to 6% on this particular position before the market even opened. And if you guys watched my video from a couple of days ago on DGAS, I'll tell you guys exactly where I got in on this particular position and why I saw value in it. So as natural gas was up at that resistance level of 275, right? We were just talking about that. DGAS was actually at a support level at about $27. It was hovering around here, right? We can see the support level, it bounced up here at $27 once, here again at around $27.40 twice. Then it was holding above here for the past couple of days at $27. You can see it went down to about $26.20 yesterday, actually, I believe, right? But it was holding above here as natural gas was at that 275 resistance level and trying to consolidate at that particular price point. So once natural gas itself, like I showed you guys before, I'll show you guys again, as it was consolidating here and it broke below, DGAS itself started to break above the EMA line and start to form that uptrend. So I personally got into DGAS a couple of days ago with $3,000. I bought in at about $27.30 roughly. That was my average position on this particular investment that I had with DGAS, and I was able to hold it a couple of days. I think 2 to 3 days is where I held it. I bought this particular ETF on Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, I bought this particular ETF on Tuesday, held it for 2 to 3 days, and I was able to make 6.5% as I sold today. Actually, market open, close to market open at $29.20 is where I set my limit order. So if I go closer here, guys, if I go to the 5-day, let's say 15-minute candlestick chart, we can see I got in at $27.20 or at 30 cents, like I said. You know, I got in as it was consolidating, and I waited for that break above the EMA line before I was going to be able to take my profits. Obviously, I didn't go all in with this particular position right away because it was still consolidating. I still wanted to wait and see if it was going to, you know, break above the EMA line and start to form that uptrend, or if it was going to break below the EMA line and I was going to have to cut losses on this particular position. But I was able to hold it, you know, throughout this little drop here to $26.20 because I still saw value in this particular ETF, right? So I was able to hold through that. And, you know, I sold at $29.20 at about 10:15 today, and we could see, yeah, right? If we go to that 1 minute or 1 day, 1 minute chart, we see that, okay, it opened up, like I said, it opened up about 5%, so we can see that right here. Exactly, 5.2% from where it closed yesterday. Our market closed at about $27.50. And, you know, it opened up at about $29.10. So I was able to, you know, ride it up to $29.20. And I actually sold right before the natural gas report. Like I said, at 10:15, I sold my position at $29.20. And then it actually dropped all the way down back to $27.80 after that report came out, and then it went all the way back up to where it's at right now at $29.70. So that's pretty much what I did with DGAS. I made a video on this a couple of days ago, pretty much calling it out, why I saw value in it, and pretty much what I explained earlier in the video is what I explained on that particular video as well. But that's what I did with DGAS, guys. It's all about consistency in the stock market, guys, identifying patterns, really studying these ETFs and paying attention to the commodities itself, what's going on, you know, in the market, what's going on in the news, what's going on with these, you know, different reports that are coming out. Let's say if you're following natural gas, you should be following, you know, what is going on with these reports that come out every Thursday. So if you guys enjoyed this particular video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go down below and follow me on Instagram in my description box. I post all my, you know, all my profits there, everything dealing with my channel, personal life, you know, entrepreneurship, cars, motivation. I post everything like that on my Instagram page. I'm really trying to build up that page itself. So if you guys, you know, if you guys like my channel, I promise you guys you would love my Instagram page as well. So make sure to go give me a follow if you guys want. No pressure whatsoever. If you don't want to give me a follow, that's fine too. Hope you guys found value in this particular video. Let's make some money today. Hope everybody out there is killing what they're passionate about, killing what they're working on today. And pretty much that's it, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.